This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Greetings, everybody. We are sorry we missed the life of yesterday due to circumstances beyond our control. Yes, we missed our life yesterday. Circumstances beyond our control. Things do happen, but this one was a joyful occasion. I had to go celebrate with my sister out of state, so at the time I was supposed to come live, I was prepping to come back home. And here we are in Stan's Kitchen Garden. As you can see, we are in Stan's Kitchen Garden live. Welcome everybody. Welcome to our live show. Welcome everybody. Welcome, welcome. It's a brand new day in Stan's Kitchen Garden. It's a brand new day. We want to welcome you. Welcome again. Today we have new updates. If you've been here, we thank you. If you are coming here for the first time, we thank you. Please hit the follow button if you are here for the first time. And if you have been coming here often, you already know. Thank you as well. We are organic. All of what we do is organic. And today we are going to do another organic process. I see my garden is it's in a different shape just for 3 days that I was away. Overgrown, not only overgrown, I see a lot of grass everywhere. And with me, I don't want to see grass in my yard, especially in my garden. For the yard, my children take care of it. But for the garden, yes, we have to take care of it. And we thank you for always being here for us to take care of it together. So, we are here in Stan's Kitchen Garden live. I'm sorry I might be here late, but it's due to what I just told you at the beginning. Traveled last night. Came back home tired. And what kind of advice would you need, please? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depending on your time, what kind of advice can I give you? I take questions, especially for farming tips, if you have any. Oh Lord have mercy. Unfortunately, we appreciate you being here, but this is not the right forum for this may not be the right forum for dating advice. My questions should be on my gardening tips. That's what I want to specialize in. Relationships, I would like to be a little bit off. Yes, I can give you an advice, but that's not my niche. Don't be scared. If you are matured, if you are both matured, where your parents are aware, that's what I will give as an advice. So, what I'm reading is what I could advise you, yes, but as I say, I will not want to go to that route. You may look for relationships specialists and talk to them. I am one, but that's not what I specialize in right now. I really appreciate you understanding that I would try to stay out of relationship questions. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. Shadow are there. Samo, welcome. I know you come from heaven above. The Holy Spirit is on the throne. Good morning, Jesus. Good morning, Lord. Good morning, everybody. We are here back in Stan's Kitchen Garden. Over the weekend, we're somewhere else. If you are a follower, you would have noticed it, that we were not around. We are sorry. We have missed you for some days, and I know you missed us too. That's why we are coming on live this morning. Hello, 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 everybody. Thank you for being here. Yes. Hello, hello, everybody. When you come on board, just leave us a message. We are here in our own garden. Proud to own a garden where I am. Very proud to own a garden where I am. Don't say you are far off. Yes. Yes, Mama. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. I always say I respect everybody's time zone. I respect everybody's privacy. So we are here to show you something peculiar about gardening. That's what I specialize on. Very peculiar. Peculiar the Stan's Kitchen way. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon. Here is good morning. That's why I'm saying good morning. Good afternoon to everybody at your own time. Good night to those who are already sleeping. And a better sleep for those who are still sleeping. Hello, 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 hello. Better sleep for those who are still sleeping. Yes, we are here in Stan's Kitchen Garden. Our own yard. Everything done by us, managed by us. So today I'm taking you through a special process. I will call it invented by us as well, because I've not seen any gardener doing that. I've been away for 3 days. So if you come on and you see that there was some rain, especially as before I left, the tree had fallen on my vegetables. Thankfully, my husband helped me. Oh Lord, I'm sorry. They are cleaning the street. Sorry about the noise. Sorry about the noise, people. It's Monday morning, so the city is taking care of the streets with all the storms that were over, last week and over the weekend. They have to take care of the streets to get ready for vehicles and every pedestrians. It's summertime, so many people walk. They have to keep the street clean. Okay, so while the others join us along the way, we will begin with what we came here for. I will always call it the Stan's Kitchen way. And so, you ever own a garden? If you own a garden, let me know. If you own a garden, or if you even take care of just a flower bed in your yard, let me know. That's the first question I'll ask this morning. Do you own a garden? Have you ever worked on a garden? How do you take care of it? How do you take care of the grass that grows on it? Call it the weed. Weed in quotes. How do you take care of your garden? How do you weed the grass? That's what I want to ask. Let me know if you've ever done it. And if you haven't, let me know. We're about to learn that process right now. The weeding process. But my weeding process, I'm showing the weeding process again because by the time I came back, the spots that I was not able to do last week, the grass is all over the place because of the rain. when the rain is dropping, when the rain is falling, it's a blessing. As I say, we water the garden, but God's providence as rain is what you can never compare, because not only does it water your garden, it freshens the environment. It freshens the environment, which makes the plants to grow really well. You will see. Now I'll take you and you will see what is going on here. Despite what we did as weeding or harvesting of some, they have all grown and ready for harvest. And we are thankful, right? If you plant and you get anything that comes up for you to start enjoying, lift your hands to God and be thankful. As I see Mr. Jude, yes, we are thankful. So let me show you what the garden looks like right now. That is what the garden looks like. Overgrown and needs some treatment. And that is a tree that destroyed our garden. For those who are coming here for the first time, when the thunderstorms were doing their work, the trees also did theirs and destroyed our garden. You can see this water leaf. This is water leaf from my own country, Cameroon. I am happy, but not so happy because I've been given some work. I need to do the clearing of the water leaf seeds first. So the rain fell last week, seriously. Oh, thank God. My husband did it just in time for it not to be messed up. So you can see here, this is where the tree branches fell in, particularly, and messed up all that area. And this one, that ridge is all gone. Right here. And the pepper, thankfully, it touched the pepper just slightly, so it didn't mess it up. But you can see this one, the huckleberry. I know, Njab, right? Angela Jacobs, thank you. So you can see that it messed up some parts. That's why you see the yellow leaves. As my vegetable is supposed to be green. Supposed to be green. All over here. The tree branches were all over. And all the way to my neighbor's yard. You can even see that one right there. That branch is still dropping. But they did some good cleanup. It broke down this branch too of my pepper, which I use for my romantic hard liquid pepper made in Stan's kitchen. So we'll have some work. We had done some weeding of this spot last week, but with the rains, you see that everything has changed. But we want our yard, especially the garden, to look this clean. The forest. We want the forest to look this clean. So I'll be taking you along that process again. I see a lot of new people coming on board, and I know you might not have watched our videos. This garden is owned by us, right here. So, as we say, wherever you are, make the place your own. So, do you have any question after watching that? Let's go to the process. If you don't have any question, do you have any question for me? I'll be here to answer. After watching the garden, do you own a garden? Do you own a farm? If you don't, would you consider owning one? It is good for your word exercise to your system, because what you plant, you know how you manage it, so you definitely know what is getting into your stomach, right? So would you consider owning a garden after watching this? But be mindful, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. If you don't have that courage, you may not be able to do it. You might do the cultivation, the planting, but this weeding, mulching, harvesting before cooking is very tedious. Very, very. Yes, please come and harvest. But I had waited for you to come during the cultivation season. Yes. After watching this, how do you like the garden? What would you say about the garden? What would you say about the garden? And if you don't have any question or any recommendation or any suggestion or suggestion recommendations, any advice, I have to take you to what I had planned for us. So stay here with us. Yes, Akwanjab. So many people who are online may not know what these vegetables are, but I will give you an example. That the one I just showed you on the left, the ones with the big leaves, I will tell me like it tastes like the watercress. It has the same texture of watercress. And the one I showed you with some flowers on them, I will term it as spinach. You know, another form of spinach. But it is not spinach, this is water leaf. And let's go to the process. I have a lot of grass growing everywhere. A lot of grass. And not only would I do the weeding without removing the grass. Have you ever heard of that? Weeding without removing grass. Not only will we do that, I will show you an example of where I did some weeding without removing grass. That's the mulching process as well, compared to the one I did not touch at all. Let me show you the difference. Look at this tray. We did mulching on live on this tray. This is water leaf. We did mulching and adding of more manure on a live show. You can go and watch it. And the one next to it is the opposite of what we call growth. So this one, I use it as our example. You can see the difference? Planted on the same day, but because I cared less for a lesson, just for a lesson, it's not that I cared less. I really wanted to show us how if you take good care of it, it will look like. So this is it. What is the difference? You can tell. I'll take a picture and send, so you really see the difference. The one that is mulched and more manure added to it compared to the one that you just leave it to grow on its own. You see the difference? You can see the difference. So let's go. We have a lot of grass to take care of, a lot of weeding to take care of because of the sun or because of the rain and our absence. So as I would say, whichever grass you clear, don't throw it. I need my wheelbarrow. Because the rain had fallen and messed up all my bags. Okay, I can be able to carry this one. Okay, let me start it from here. This furrow doesn't have grass. No, let me start here. Whichever grass you clear, whatever is perishable in your house, is manure for your garden. I'm sorry, I might be moving to and fro the cameras. Adjust it in a way you will be seeing. Welcome on board, everybody. You take a short break off anything you do, you have double. You have to restart. So that's what we are doing today. Restarting a weeding process, which we had already done for a lot of our furrows. But because we were away for some minutes, and God bless the environment with some rain, we will have to redo. So this weeding process, without removing the grass, is easy. But you must know what to put there. As I say, if you clear your grass, don't drop it on your garden immediately, else it will mess up everything. Don't drop it in your garden immediately. You may regret. Please don't say Stella told you or Stan's Kitchen told you anything. No, I did not. I told you when you clear your grass, let it decompose first before you put it. Example right here. We cleared this grass and we have left it to decompose. It's no longer green grass, right? So that's what it is. And here goes the process. That's weeding. I will not be removing the grass per se, but I will block it from going. This process is very nice. You see, you may think you are doing everything right, but see where my water leaf came and grew up. And not only did it grow there, I did not have water leaf at all, water leaf seedlings. But you can see extras coming. God knows we have struggled, so he decided to give us more of the one he had last year to germinate again. Never give up, so he is there. There we go. Decomposed grass. Decomposed. The one that is rotten. Don't go and carry fresh grass and put in your garden and say, I told you. No. It should be decomposed. Okay? So what that does is, it will meet the one that's already underneath. It will block it from growing, and it will also decompose that position. It will become manure. I also have a lot of grass behind here. I'll do the same thing. I will show you an example what I did already on camera, and you will see the difference of what I made. So, your garden for one day without visiting it, it starts changing. That's what we'll be facing this weekend or this week because of absence in our own beautiful garden. Not only will you block the grass, as I say, this grass when it decomposes where it is manure for your garden, and you can all equally put it right underneath your crops, vegetables as we speak in this garden. Next year I'll make sure I plant my cocoyams again, so we'll do the mulching process of the cocoyams and you see what it is. See what it takes. For those who may be running away because of duty, let me show you what we have done. Let me show you what we've done. That's it. This is the process of mulching, weeding, without necessarily removing our grass. So it will block the grass from growing. If I had known it would rain all over the weekend, I would have done it before leaving, but you cannot tell what God decides for you. So we have done this one. I see some growing over there. We have to take care of that as well. Likewise here. And this is the process, as I will tell you, we did. Sorry, the camera just shook. This is an example of what we are showing you. We did that last week on camera. You see there's no grass growing. Unlike the opposite side, right? Thank you for all the encouraging words. Thank you. You can see here. So you see, like an example here, I might not have done it well. That is why you see the grass growing. But where I did it well, added enough of grass, you can already see. And when it decomposes, like here, when it decomposes, it's your manure to put in your garden again. That's how I weed my farm. That's how we do our weeding process, especially the furrows. And for the ridges where you have the vegetable, I say all the time, I don't have a specific time to bend down to weed. I just weed as on the way. That's why you see the farm so clean. You can see that the garden is so clean. Not exaggerating. You can see just vegetables and no grass. It's because we spend time along the way. We don't devote. Let me sit here and see who has sent a message and who is here for us. My mother, welcome on board. So you have seen what we have done through the mulching process. If you have any question, let us know. And even if you don't, we appreciate you staying here with us. Oh, I forgot to bring my glasses. This is another example of don't give up on your work. Our pumpkin leaves were attacked by a bug here, and we didn't give up. We removed it and replanted this one. You can see we have been, spraying as soon as we can, as we just planted. This one is looking greener as it is supposed to be. So we thank you for watching. Have a great, blessed rest of your day. We will continue to take care of this one while thanking God for the green ones that we have already. You've been live from Stan's Kitchen Garden. And for the person who was asking about relationship advice, as I say, sorry, it's not my domain. You have to check with another person that you can ask advice from. But the best people I'll advise you to ask for advice are your parents, your seniors, your mentors, and anybody who is a peer, a good peer to you. God bless you. Thank you for watching.